YouTube, what is up? We are back with another day. Today, we are gonna rip some cleans. We're doing no contact or no foot cleans to start. We're gonna hit like 3 sets of 3 of that to warm up. Then we're gonna hit some heavy single regular cleans. We got some plyos to warm up. We're gonna add in some upper body to finish. I think we're gonna rip some drop catch bench today and some accessories there and rip from there. Topics today, we're gonna talk about how to know if social media is working for your business and why you need to treat yourself like an avatar in a video game. Let's get after these cleans. Let's get it. All right, so we're gonna start off with these rhythm lunges here. With these rhythm lunges, you're gonna listen to some music, put a beat on. You can put like a beaty song, you can put a regular song on. We got a little mashup here, so sometimes the beat changes, which is really nice, makes it spicy. We just got 30 seconds here to warm up. We got 3 sets of 30 seconds. When we're doing this for like an actual accessory lift or an actual isometric, not for a warm up for something else, we'll hit 2 minutes straight of it. That's when it really gets spicy. But you're gonna come into here, find the beat of the song, and you're bouncing back up. Feeling nice and rhythmic here, nice and fluid. I really like this one to warm up. I'll probably hold 30 seconds to a minute. Typically, I start off at 30 seconds if it's feeling good. I like the bounce out of it. Makes you feel a little bouncy when the music gets you dancing, you move. Whole point here is butter up those hips. Feel nice and loosey-goosey when you're done. Feeling nice and rhythmic when you're done. Feeling nice and bouncy when you're done. I think this is a really money maker for a warm-up exercise when you're coming in nice and stiff. Get a movement in. Let's rip it. Woo! All right, other leg here. Oh yeah, we got a good beat here. Woo! All right, really like those. Feeling nice and juicy. I think getting athletes dancing, getting athletes rhythmic once you start the warm up is nice. Makes them feel better, makes them feel more energized. I feel better after those. I think it's better than just a straight up isometric lunge. You do the same thing with hops. Same thing with crawls, just moving to the beat of the music. Get them dancing. When you dance, feel good, feel rhythmic. Perfect warm up for some heavy ass weights. Let's get after our next warm up. Let's go. With those, we're hitting some deep tier squat plyos here, hugging the ball. We got 10 squat plyos, then we're gonna do 10 squat plyos, 10 snatch squat plyos. So we're coming up into that snatch. Again, emphasis on building up those hips, warming up those hips, but staying nice and rhythmic in this warm up so you're feeling great when you're done. It's gonna be here, we got 10 of these. After 10, then we're gonna go into 5 or 10 snatches here. Oh, woo, let's go. Feeling pretty buttered up from that warm up. With those, we hit 4 sets of 4-way plyo hops. So we're going forward hop, sideways hop, backwards hop. Just focus on being bouncy there. Again, getting that Achilles and ankle ready for next softball season, end of this softball season too, but really want to prep that up for how that Achilles was feeling this year. Keep microdosing that. We got no foot snatches, so same thing as no foot cleans. Same thing as the snatches where we didn't come up off the foot. Keeping the foot in contact with the ground, cleaning up until we get too heavy, and then we'll hit regular snatch or cleans. Let's get it. All right, set number 2 here. Let's get it. Woo! 1 to 2 more sets of those. Let's go. Set number 3. Let's go. Those no foot snatches, cleans, my goodness, snatches. Usually today is a snatch day, but I didn't get my clean day in last week, so making this a clean day. But those no foots don't feel as clean as the snatches. Like the no foot snatches really felt like I was unlocking something. There still feels like I'm a little goofy, which means I probably need a little bit more work on them, 100%. But we're gonna go to some singles with no foot snatches, probably 1 set of singles, and then get the regular cleans, and then we'll go from there. Let's get it. All right, we're gonna try and hit 1 single here with the no foot snatches or no foot cleans. I'm actually gonna off myself if I say snatches again. CT is so real, oh my God. 1 set, 1 rep of the no foot cleans here and then get the regular cleans. Let's get it. This would be a big win. Oh. Fucking go, that was clean. Let's get some weight now. Forgot to press record on the iPhone. That last set of no foot cleans was clean. So we're gonna hit another one for the content. I need an iPhone clip today, so let's get this. Not as clean, a little bit heavier, but let's go. All right, let's get heavier and hope my timing isn't all jacked up. Let's send it, let's go. Let's get after this. Today could be the day we hit 3 plates. Let's fucking get it. Let's go. Oh yeah. Woo! Come on. 3 motherfucking plates, baby. If we stay out of our head, we got this easy. The pull is feeling fucking good. Let's go. Fuck! Come on! Let's go! Fuck! All right, so honestly, pretty shot from that 315 clean, but we fucking got it done. We will be dropping the Insider Olympic Lifting Building Better Movers program series. I told you once I got the 3 plates of the 225 snatch, it will happen, and the deed is done. So now we can release the product. We'll get everything finished up there, get that put out. Let me know if you guys want to check that out in the comments, and I will get that ready for you. Right now, we're gonna finish up with some bench. Just kind of took like 10 minutes to reset, and now I have no interest in lifting. Of course, I should have just kept rolling with it, but pretty hyped over that PR. For snatches and cleans going forward, we're probably gonna hit probably not singles for a while. I probably burned myself out of singles and build ourselves back up, but it'll probably be better for us now, and we'll find a way to make it interesting and keep PRing and set some new goals for the snatch and Olympic lift, so we keep showing up. I'm feeling really good with them. Cleans definitely feel worse and grosser than the snatches right now, which is weird because like I have a better background of the cleans, but it doesn't feel like as explosive with the cleans as I would like. But we're gonna hit some drop catch bench here, 4 rep max, let's go. So one of the topics I wanted to cover today was I got this DM asking about, do you ever have struggles with your online business or like slow months with your online business? And I kind of get the question a lot too. I'm going to tie these kind of 2 questions up into one here is, how do you know if like social media is working for your online game or your online business? How do you know if things are working? How do you know if business is good? And I think that is one of the biggest struggles of the entrepreneurship route, and especially for me. Like I have that anxiety of what is good? What is working? Do I have enough? And I think for me, just taking a step back and being all right, you're good, dude. You have enough money. Things are going well enough for you to stay alive. You're keeping a roof over your head. You're paying your bills. You're doing everything. You're set. Like you're in a much better spot. For me, it's really nice to look back like 4 years and just look at how much of a better spot I'm in than I was 4 years ago, especially financially, and making sure I'm making progress there. But it's also like, how do you know, like, are you meeting the marks? Are you doing enough, right? What's the future gonna look like, especially in that entrepreneurship route? So I think those concerns are legit. That anxiety is legit. I'm not totally positive on how to totally get rid of that anxiety, because as the human, especially like type A humans that are in the athletic world, we're always driven for more. And what does that more mean? When is more enough? When can we settle? Should we settle? Is that enough? And those concerns are legit. That anxiety is legit. And I think we have to work on skill sets to deal with that anxiety. But just business-wise, one of the things that I think about a lot, and I try to talk with my consulting clients about this, is social media and your business, they're usually like 3 months behind. And I think this is what a lot of people struggle with, is like they have a really good month on social media. They feel like they're crushing everything on social media, especially when they're starting. They're getting the ball rolling. They're getting people asking about things. They're getting DMs. They're getting more followers. But it's not really converting the sales instantly. And that's something I have to tell a lot of people. A lot of times it's 3 months down the road. And it's just a funnel process. A lot of times, if you have a reel go viral, if you have things go viral, you bring a lot of people in your page, especially if you're more established, you'll get sales right away. But what I have found is the better months you have on social media, that month of sales that you had on social media is going to be 3 months down the road, because it takes a while to convert those people. So if you bring in a large group of followers, you bring in you do something cool. Let's say the 225 snatch, the 315 clean. Those things will draw eyes. Those things will get people interested. Those things will get people DMing you, asking you questions, looking into your training, looking into what you do, looking into your products. And it takes time to convert those people. Again, some people are going to be right away, but for others, it's just going to take time. It's going to take consistent posting. It's going to take consistent work on your business, especially online presence. It's going to take consistent work with those people to make sure they know they can trust you. Now they're interested in you. They see what you do. They see you're legit. They saw something cool that you did. They want to buy your product. Now you just convince them to buy your product, and you don't sell it to them. At least I'm not very interested in selling it to them. I'm interested in just proving to them it's something worth buying. Here's more things that I have done. Here is more of what I do. Here is more of what that product looks like, and to continually prove that to them. So it's just an anxiety reliever for me, and something to think about in your business is if you have a slow month, it's probably not the month in and of itself. And again, that's why you get so like wrapped up in people's brains, because they feel like they're crushing it that month. And they're like, why isn't business going? And then they get like burnt out from it. But it's like that good month is going to lead to sales 3 months down the road. And the bad month of sales that you have is probably from 3 months ago when you weren't posting on social media as often, you weren't as active. So it's just something to think about when it comes to that anxiety and building out a business. Everything is typically just down the road. Just keep doing what you're doing, keep in the zone, keep making your content, keep building your online presence, and the sales will convert themselves. The sales will come. And the slow month of sales that you're having right there, you can't make up for that on the spot. You can't fix everything on the spot. It's going to be a little bit long-term progress, and that's what you want. And that's the same for followers. That's the same for building like a YouTube page. The long-term growth is what you want. You will have those lottery ticket reels. You will have those lottery ticket videos that get you a lot of views, that get you a lot of followers, that get you a lot of subscribers. But it's the slow growth that matters, because that slow growth actually leads to sales. I know so many people where they have a reel blow up and it doesn't do anything for their business, and now they are stressed and they're freaking out like, what did I do wrong? You didn't do anything wrong. You just brought in a lot more people that followed you at a lower cost. They followed you at something that was quick. They followed you at something that was a quick solution. And they're not necessarily the people that are ready to build up. The people that are ready to pay for your product, the people that are ready to invest in you, are the people that will invest in you over a long period of time. They take a little bit longer to subscribe to you. They take a little bit longer to adopt your philosophies. They take a little bit longer to follow you, comment on your posts, to DM you, to ask that question. But once they get to that point, that is when the sales happen. That is when you create a long-term customer. So just a thought process to get rid of that anxiety when you have a slow month of sales. A lot of times it's nothing you're doing right now. It's something that happened 3 months ago that you weren't doing, and you can fix that now by starting off this month, making your content, and giving people a reason to buy your product in 3 months. I know it's not great that you have to wait 3 months to get there, but I promise you in 3 years, you're really gonna thank yourself that you took that time to build out a long-term customer base. All right, let's get after this. On that social media thing, because I think a lot of coaches tie social media up into something that's totally different than lifting, and it's really not. It's the same exact thing as lifting. Your PRs do not come from that PR that you hit that day. It came from the 12 weeks of work that you put in to hitting that PR. That 315 came from months of snatching, or months of cleaning. The 225 came from months of snatching. The same thing is for your business. It takes a while. It takes the 12 weeks of linear periodization with your post to get to the point in which you're actually making sales, to get to the point in which you're actually PRing, and that's what matters. The build-up matters. You're never just gonna go into the gym and randomly rip a PR on something you've never done before. That is actually impressive, and the same is for business. So treat it like lifting, and you'll do much better in business. Let's go. Gotta put some clips on. All right, depending on how heavy this is, this might be our last set. If it's not our last set, we'll do one more. Let's rip it. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Woo! All right, we'll hit one more set, even though that's heavy, because we got to record on the iPhone. Get that set in, then we gotta go watch Aaron Rodgers win a game. Let's go. Gotta clarify that last comment, because as a Minnesota Vikings fan, I can't lose all my Vikings people for rooting for Aaron Rodgers. I am not a Packers fan, but I despise how people have shifted, the media has shifted against Aaron Rodgers. It's one of the biggest eye-opening things to see how everybody is on a script as soon as somebody goes against the narrative. And I'm not even talking about the the medical stuff of Aaron Rodgers is just when he it's the same with Dion. It's like when he goes against the media, how mad the media gets instantly at him, and then just writes him off as a terrible person because he didn't deal with the media, right? I just think it's super funny. It's like everybody now suddenly has the same opinion that Aaron Rodgers is a piece of shit when these same people were saying the praises of Aaron Rodgers when he wasn't talking out against the media. You saw the same thing with Dion, although Dion's probably a little bit more has a little bit more content there to come after, and I know it's the media's job to like come up with news pieces, but as soon as Dion stopped talking to the media and called out that one guy, and this one guy called Dion like a bunch of names and everything like that, and I get that's part of being a head coach and a public figure, but Dion's response to you being a piece of shit towards me is me not talking to you, and everybody got pissed off saying, he's the worst person ever for doing that. It's like, no. If somebody in your life was being a piece of shit to you, you probably shouldn't have talked to him, and he was doing that. I just think it's funny how everybody kind of shifted the script, and you kind of just see how everybody has these talking pieces they're supposed to talk about, and kind of lose a lot of respect for these people when everybody just shifts together to the same thought process. Like, that wasn't your thought. You don't actually think that. You were told to say that. You're bought out, and I just love people that say fuck you to those people. So Aaron Rodgers says fuck you to those people, and I want to see him have results to back that up with like a 50 touchdown season. That'd be dope. Last set here. Let's go. Oh, I'm losing it. Holy shit. Come on. Ooh. Oh, that was not clean. Let's say goodbye. Let's go watch this game. Let's get out of here. All right, YouTube, that is the day. I appreciate you guys watching. Proud of that PR. I know I didn't get to talk about the leveling up your avatar topic that I wanted to cover today, so we'll cover that in a future video, but kind of got after those cleans, got in the zone, covered something quickly on that bench, and now we got to go watch this game. Appreciate the support. Keep chopping the wood. Let's go.